Welcome back to Superstarglam. Today I'm bringing you a get ready with me. I'm going to be trying out a lot of new products, some that I have already tried off camera, and I'm going to be trying them here with you, and other ones that I have never tried before and I'm trying them for the first time. So if you are interested, then just keep watching. I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with the same stuff that I always use, MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm gonna use this palette. I got it at Gen Beauty. It's the NYX California palette, and it has these colors inside. I'm not sure what I'll be able to do. Well, I could do a neutral eye with this palette. I'm taking the Morphe R38. And I'll apply this shade, which is called Beach Bum. And I'll apply that to the crease. All I did is I applied the darker shadow. It's called Grizzly Bear in this Morphe R41, and I'm defining the crease, the natural crease that I have. And then once I've done that, then I go back with that lighter shade and I go over it to blend it out and avoid any harsh lines. I'm working on the crease and adding dimension. I don't know how I feel about this palette. It's feeling like it's not blending out. Like I'm really having a hard time blending these shadows out. So I applied this other shade, this lighter brown, which is called NorCal. These shadows have shimmer. I don't think I like this palette. It's looking horrendous. It's not even, it's skipping on my eye. I'm gonna try to save it. Ugh, this is so ugly. I'm gonna try to save it using my Viseart. Take this shade and the Sigma E25. I should give up, but I'm not. I'm gonna take this palette again. I'm just gonna use this light, like shimmer shade, and apply it to the brow bone. I'm gonna apply this other lighter shade, and that one's called OC, and I'm just gonna apply that onto the lid. Honestly, this palette is no bueno. To be honest, I'm just gonna save this by doing a thick wing liner. I'm gonna try this Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner, and it's a felt tip, and let's see how this works. This stuff is matte black. I couldn't really get a sharp edge. I'm gonna go in with the NYC Liquid Liner, and I guess the rumor is true that these are no longer gonna be selling because I can't find them anywhere. They're this is actually a new one, so I'm hoping that I can find it somewhere so I can stock up, because although I do love this, I find that I only use it for the detail work. I'm going to moisturize my face because I'm going in with a foundation that I've tried a few times but never on camera, and it's pretty intense. If my skin goes back to oily in the summer, I think it would be a really good foundation because it keeps you mattified. So right now it's not working for me just applying it directly into my face because it makes me look cakey and it clings on to dry patches. I've never used these on camera either, but I'm actually a big fan, and this is the first primer I ever used is from this brand, and it's from Laura Geller. I used the original for many years, and this one is the Spackle Tinted Under Makeup Primer in Ethereal. So this one gives you like an illuminating finish. I have several of these. Have the original, have this one, the Ethereal, and then I have the color correcting primer. I'm also gonna use this one just because I've had it and I just want to get rid of it. It's at its last drops. It's the Garnier 5-second Blur. I've used this before in the past. It has kind of like a silicone texture to it, so you really have to press this on. And I just apply it to where I have my pores. And I'm also gonna apply this color corrector quad from JCat, and I'm just gonna apply the orange shade in this little scar right here. It's an acne scar and it just won't go away. Oh, so the foundation that I was talking about is the Dior Skin Air Flash Spray Foundation. This is in the shade 301. Again, I've tried this and I sprayed it directly to my face and I did not like it. It's very light and airy, but it could be full coverage if you want it to be. I'm just gonna apply it into this little, and then using the beauty blender that I had some of that oil, I'm going to tap this in. Like, I've used this foundation and I've hated it, how it made my skin look, but you really have to work on your skin like the base of it for you to like it. And it can go south really fast and look really cakey. So like I said, it's really deceiving that it's airy and lightweight, but it's intense. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Pro Glow and just go in with that cream contour, the one that's called Shade. I'm gonna go in with these two concealers. They're both new to me. This one's the Milani Retouch Erase Light Lifting Concealer, and I've actually tried this. I think it was on one of my first impression videos, and I didn't like it, but I'm assuming that I was trying so many new stuff that I wanted to give this a try again. This one it's a sample from Kat Von D. It's M19 Cool. I feel like this is more for like color correcting, on me at least. This isn't new to me, but I wanted to try it out. It's the Smashbox step-by-step contour sticks. It comes in 3 shades, but I only use the contour shade. So this is in the shade Highlight. I'm going to set my eye with the RCMA Colorless Powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use this e.l.f. finishing powder in a light medium. It looks like this. And then I'm gonna take this Morphe MB1 just to lightly set the rest of my face. I don't know how I feel about the concealer. This is the second time that I use it, and I feel like where I applied it, it kind of like emphasizes my pores. I went ahead and did my brows, and I actually have been using the Revlon Brow Stylist Sculptor. It's an eyebrow pencil in the shade Brunette, and I used this, the darker shade. The other side is the wax. I haven't been using that, but this one I used to kind of trace the bottom part of my brows. Then I went lightly in with the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ash Brown, which I have been using. This is new to me. It's the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, and this is in the shade medium brown. I have used this already, although the color of it, it's close to the same color of my natural brow hairs. I don't know that I like it. I'm still working with it. I like that it gives me full brows, but then it leaves me with really intense dark brows, and that's what I don't like. And it really works really good to set the brow hairs. See, can you see that difference? Like, it just intensifies them even more. So I do that, and then what I've also been doing is I go in with my L'Oreal Brow Plumper Stylist, and this is in light medium. So this is, I'm just gonna go over it just to lighten what I already did with the other one. When I think that I'm finally found products for my brows, it just gets all wonky and I don't like it anymore. So I switch it up. Started using this bronzer to give it a try from Pure. It's the Mineral Glow Bronzing Powder. It looks like this. I'm gonna take this brush, Morphe M551, to apply it. I also have this that I have not used. It's from the Selena collection by MAC. And this is in Techno Cumbia. It's a powder blush. So it has two shades. I'm going to use the darker shade to contour. I'm gonna take this Morphe E1 and just buff out all the powders to avoid any harsh lines. I'm taking the Morphe M403. I'm gonna apply the blush from the compact, this like dusty pink. Taking that same powder in this little brush and just going to lightly contour my nose. I'm going to take this R41 that I had used to apply the darker shades. Whatever is left on this brush is what I'm going to dust underneath my eyes. I'm taking the Benefit High Brow, applying it to the waterline to open up my eyes. I'm taking the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick in the shade 700, and I'm gonna take the thicker part of this, the Beauty Blender blush sponge. I'm gonna apply this to the high point. This is my latest purchase, and it is the Stila Starlight Star Bright highlighting palette. It comes with Bronze, Kitten, and Transcendence. These have a very unique texture to them. They're not really powdery, they're really creamy. The finish is powdery. So I'm going to apply this one with this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. So pretty. I was definitely playing with these before, and you can't use like what you would normally use to highlight, like a really fluffy brush. Like it has to be a little bit more dense to actually pick up the product. I think with this brush it's really working. I'm going to use the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, which I've been loving. I have these new lashes I wanted to try. They're from Ardell. They're the Wispies 600. They look like this. So they're like more like clusters, and it has like a clear band. So I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. And for lips, I'm gonna try this Flirt Cosmetics. It's the Chickstick for lips, and this one's in the shade Double Tap. I'm gonna take this lip liner from LA Girl in Raspberry and line my lips. I don't know how this looks in camera, but on my monitor it looks really scary. Like it's really bright, but in person it's not that bright. I have the same kind, it's just in a darker shade, Frankie. I'm just gonna add a little bit over it just to mix this color and make it a little darker. I've been using this called the Beauty Elixir by Caudalie. I've had it in my collection and I haven't used it, and it has like an herbally, like eucalyptus scent, so it's refreshing and kind of like a minty feeling. Look at this cute pen that my sister-in-law's mother got me from the Philippines. It has my name engraved. Isn't that cute? This is perfect. To be honest, I'm in that in-between stage where my hair is getting on my nerves. I just want it to grow out, so I don't really do much with it. So this is the finished look. I did go ahead and use a lot of new products. Some I've used before, some I have not. Overall, I like how this turned out. I'm not sure about this bronzer. Maybe I have to play with it a little bit more. Maybe it's also because it's not a mattifying bronzer, and I usually like a matte bronzer. I really like this foundation, and like I said, I think I'm gonna love it even more in the summer because it is very mattifying, and I think it would work really good once my skin goes back to normal. Out of everything, what I was really disappointed, and I would not recommend it. I don't even know if it's available for purchase, but I did not like this palette at all. The colors are beautiful, like they really are beautiful, and they are pigmented, but on the eyes, you saw it was just too much work. It was going from bad to worse. I have too many palettes. There are far better than this for me to keep playing with this, so I'm definitely going to get rid of this. And there are plenty of drugstore palettes out there that are better quality than that. So that was the only thing that I really did not like. So overall, despite of the little mini disaster, I think everything worked out pretty well. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.